Hi everyone, welcome to the Stuff It Bags, Purses, and Boxes collaboration. This is hosted by Poetspice, who is Jamie. Hi Jamie. So this month I had a little trouble deciding what I wanted to do, and the other day I was making cards for my Friday live, and I was on this page of the Stampin' Up! Mini Catalog, page 7, but on page 6 is this Christmas Countdown Kit, which was a carryover from last holiday season. And right here they had this little project: create a storage piece that goes with your decor and use it to hold small trinkets, jewelry, and more, right? So because you can flip these boxes around, and I still had it here. I never gave it to my daughter or anything last year. They didn't need it, so I used it. And then I was looking at Jamie. She has themes every month, which I have not really been following. But this month it was shades of gray. So I thought, So I brought out the Peony Garden paper and some basic gray cardstock, some gray granite cardstock, some petal pink. I don't know if I ended up using that. And then some punches. I used the postage stamp punch, the rectangular postage stamp. That's in the annual catalog by Stampin' Up. I used the small bloom punch, which is in the current annual catalog. There's the item number 152316, excuse me. I did use a 3/4 inch circle punch. I don't think that's current anymore, but I could be wrong. I used a retired leaf punch, but you could use die cut leaves or any leaf punch that you have. And I used a 1-inch circle punch, which is not Stampin' Up, because yeah, I don't have theirs. I think they do have one, but I don't have it. And then I used some stamps out of the prized peony. I used this little flower here, and there's like, you can barely see it, but there's like a design there. And I did use the die that cuts this out, and I think that's it on the dies for that one. And then I also used the Many Medallions dies. It cuts out something like this. Well, I had a piece of one that was in white, and I used it, and I'll show you how I used that in a little bit. That's from the Many Mates bundle. So it's the Many Medallions dies that goes with this Many Mates, and I need to use that more because I really like that set. Anyway, and then just some other ribbons, and then I'll get moving on showing it to you. I used the petal pink organdy striped ribbon, which I'm almost out of. So that one, and I used this silver metallic mesh ribbon, but this one's in the holiday catalog, and these two are in the annual. This one is the gray granite shimmer ribbon, 1/4 inch. I think it's gray granite, yeah. So those are the 3 ribbons that I used. And 2 more things. I used the square doilies, cut them in 4 pieces, and I used these in petal pink and these in the clear. They're faceted, elegant faceted gems, which are part of the peony suite of products, as are the square doilies. Okay, so let me show it to you. Ta-da! Oops, there's that's the project kit from last year, and I'll show you that I did have last year's done. See, so this can, well, I might have to trim a few of these, but they turn around. They're basically 2 by 2 inch squares like this. And then I used the 3/4 inch. I actually had made a template with a piece of gray granite, and it was from the layering squares. I had found a square that fit, and it actually, maybe I should have used a little better, but this was faster because I just took a 12-inch by 2-inch strip and I got 6 squares out of it. So I have some leftover squares here. I cut too many. I could do another project with. But then I used this as a template to put my 3/4 inch punch in, so I got it about in the same place for every square. So this one I got on a little crooked, it looks like. The rest of them seem to be okay. Anyway, I only did 5 designs, so I did 5 papers, and I just moved them over, you know, scooted them over, and then I used the same design on the same paper. So this floral paper, I used a stamped 1-inch circle with that little design out of the stamp. I punched a gray granite flower, and this is a piece of the basic gray in from the leaf punch, and I just cut the leaves apart and used them there, where here it's the whole leaf and a white small bloom with a piece of the doily behind. And then here I did color these in petal pink and mint macaron. This one I used the die to cut it out and bumped it up on a dimensional. This one I stamped it and just, excuse me, punched it out with a postage stamp. So I am thinking I'm going to use this up here in my studio to put either finished jewelry pieces in until I can get them priced. You know, if they fit in there. Some will not. Or possibly findings, like silver findings would be good in a silver and gray box, right? So something like that. I think I'm going to use that up here in the studio somewhere. I have to find a spot for it. So that is my project. I just modified a Christmas countdown box on the other side, and or I could use it this year for Christmas countdown and then turn it around. I had to fix this one. That's going to bug the heck out of me. I may have to take that one off and redo it. But yeah, most of them look like I got them glued on right. So I hope you enjoyed that. Go check out everyone else in the collaboration and see what they decided to do. You can't even fit this all on screen. Well, it's all basically the same, like I said. Oh, and here what I did is I took those mini medallions and I cut them so that there was a piece where the ribbon could go through either opening, and just slid the petal pink ribbon through. It fit in there perfectly. Let's see, is there any, oh, and here I used some of that silver mesh. And here's the gray granite ribbon is behind these flowers, and I just have them going sideways. These I didn't put any ribbon on. I think I might put some silver metallic pearls on the ones with the postage stamps. I'm not sure yet. So anyway, I really had fun doing that, and kind of late doing it, but because I was having trouble, like I said, figuring out what to do, and the shades of gray, and seeing that in the catalog, just, hey, I need to do something with that. So there you go. And it's easy, guys. So if you have the project kit, or if you're interested in getting it, I'm a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in the United States. I'd love to have your business. You'll get all the contents to make the holiday one, and then you can just flip them over and do whatever you want with the other side. And these are the countdown pieces like that. So, and they're all a little different. So yeah, that's my project, Shades of Gray. Talk to you soon. Hugs, love, and peace.